Hey, this is 202 Bravo. We're at the range again today. I'm going to take my two primary ARs and we're going to run them against each other. One has a ACOG for an optic, the other one has an EOTech. One is a Smith & Wesson M&P Sport, and one is Palmetto State Armory AR. I'll probably get beat up on both of those, not being high dollar ARs, but I've had nothing but success with both of them. So today I'm going to run them at 50 yards, where I'm going to shoot a sequence of 3 standing, 3 kneeling, and 3 in the prone. 3 meaning shots for each position at 3 separate targets downrange. I have an 8-inch plate, a BHO 12x20 steel plate, and then I have a paper target. So each position will get 1 shot at each of those targets. So a total of 9 shots at the 50-yard line. We will then move out to the 35-yard line, which is right there. At the 35-yard line, we'll do the same sequence: 3 standing, 3 kneeling, 3 prone, 1 at each target. And then we will run from there to here again to the 50-yard line, and we'll do 3 shots standing, 1 for each target, and then the time will stop, and then we'll switch ARs and see what better time and better accuracy and feel we get for which AR. So it's 202 Bravo. It's a lot of talking. Let's put some rounds downrange. Time. 1 minute, 0.8. 1.8 minutes. Video. So this was our first run with the Palmetto State Armory AR with the EOTech as the primary optic. Our next run, after we reset the targets, will be with the Smith & Wesson M&P Sport AR. We're going to go down and check accuracy now, then we'll reset targets, and then we'll run the second AR. Alright, we're downrange, and this is after our first series with the AR, the Palmetto State Armory AR. So each one of these targets should have 7 hits on each. So this one here, we've counted them up before we turn the camera on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have all hits there. Fairly nice group. Transition to the BHO steel target, the silhouette target, and we have 7 on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hits there. All grouped fairly well except for maybe 1. And then we come over to the 8-inch steel plate, and it looks like we have all 7 here too. It's a little harder to decipher, but it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it looks like a 6 and a 7 there, or maybe the 7th one there, but I think they're all hits here too. So we're going to go ahead and reset all these targets. It looks like we're 100% on accuracy, grouping fairly well. I guess it'll come down to time and then my final thoughts. So let's reset these targets and then we'll go with the other AR. M&P Sport, same series, same test as the previous PSA AR, at the buzzer. Rounds complete. Alright, this is Tow 2 Bravo. We're down at the targets now on that second AR run with the Smith & Wesson. And I've taken the liberty to mark the hits. So here we are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as far as the paper target's concerned, we have all 7 on the primary target paper and 3 in the bullseye. So I think we performed a little better there. We transitioned over to the BHO target, and I want to say we're just about the same on the BHO target. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 hits there. I think that's very similar to what we had with the previous AR. And then we will transition over to our 8-inch plate. And again, all 7 hits are here for a total of 21, just as with the Palmetto State AR. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits here on the 8-inch plate. So we'll head on down and go over some final thoughts. Hey, this is Tow 2 Bravo, and today we ran both of these ARs, the Wesson M&P AR and the PSA AR. PSA AR has the EOTech optic, and the Smith & Wesson has the ACOG. Ran them both through the exact same drill, same conditions, and both performed very similar to one another. They're both set up very similar to one another also as far as features. I did like the EOTech sight a little better for initial target acquisition. It was a little easier to get on target with the EOTech sight than it was the ACOG sight, but the ACOG sight made me concentrate a little more, and I was a little more accurate with it overall. It's very hard for me at this point to make a decision on which one I would prefer. I would put them both up there as my go-to guns. I guess it would be which one was closer to me at the time that it might be needed. Hopefully never needed, but in the event that it was needed, I think it would be a draw. It would be whichever one was there, because these so far performed pretty much the same. Now if we were going to talk distance, close-in shooting like we just were at the 50 yards, they are even. But if we extend the ranges out to 100 meters and beyond, the ACOG's probably going to be a more solid performer because it's a 4-power optic, where the EOTech has no magnification at all. So I'm not saying that I couldn't effectively hit targets at that range, but I think it would be a hell of a lot easier with a 4-power optic. So good video. We'll continue to run these against each other. I think we'll take them out to the 100-meter range and see how they perform against one another at 100 yards. I'm sorry, keep saying 100 meters. 100 yards. I think that's what will make the next video for these two. We'll be out on the 100-yard range and just see what kind of groups we can get. You know, obviously the ACOG's going to have a little bit of an unfair advantage, but what the hell, let's see how they perform. So this is Tow 2 Bravo. I hope you enjoyed the video, and until I see you out at the range again, thanks for watching.